I'm Melissa, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be fun to share with you guys another bookish DIY project. So, as you can see, I am going to be making a wreath, and I decided to make a Hufflepuff wreath. So, I think I got everything gathered up here, so I'm going to go through and kind of explain to you guys how to make your own Deco-Mesh house, Harry Potter house wreath. I can't even talk, it's been a long day. Anyways, so I am actually going to be using the smaller wreath form, and this one is a 12-inch. You could use the bigger size ones, but then it's just not as full. I tend to like the smaller ones because I feel like it makes it a little bit more fuller, and then you don't have to fill as much. So that's why I'm going to use the 12-inch, and then I am also going to be using the smaller roll of Deco-Mesh. Here's one to compare. This is the regular size roll of mesh, but I'm going to use this roll. So this one works perfect for this size wreath. It turns out nice and full. So, and then you'll also need pipe cleaners, usually the color of your mesh, because you want it to kind of blend in. You don't want them to stick out. And then usually just one pack of pipe cleaners, like 24, 25, something like that. It will probably give you just enough pipe cleaners. And then you'll also need, of course, your glue gun, your scissors, and then your decorations. Now, Harry Potter decorations are really hard to find, but I have these cute little things. I got this out of a box, Christmas box, and it's an ornament, but I thought I'd just take the thing off and just glue it on. And then I also got this little Harry Potter ornament that I thought would be really cute. I think I'm just gonna cut like the tags off in a little ribbon and just glue them on as well. I also got this really cute little white owl. You can get different picks at like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, AC Moore's. They have different like floral picks. And I saw this little owl, so I thought he would be perfect on this wreath because why not? And then I thought maybe I'd try to put a wand on there. This is one of those mystery wands from Walmart. They're not really like super expensive. They're like 13 bucks, and they're just kind of chintzy, so I thought maybe I'd try to find a way to stick that on there. And then I do also have this like little teeny bottle of Polyjuice potion, which I just have sitting on my shelf, so I thought, well, maybe I could stick it on this wreath somehow. I don't know, but you guys can be creative with your own stuff. Those are just a few little things that I have picked out. I also have this, it's mesh wire stuff. I don't even know what they call it, but it's actually made out of this mesh material. But it's just like a little string of mesh, and so I have black and white. I thought I could use this as like filler, so as needed, you know. So yeah, I think that's everything. We're gonna need glue sticks. If you want to do a bow, you could do one by hand, or you could use your bow dabra, but mine is missing. I can't find it anywhere. I love that thing. It's amazing for making bows. So I may not put a bow on it right yet until I can find that bow dabra. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, so I think that's everything that we're gonna need. So I think we're gonna begin. So the first thing we're gonna do is actually, well, we're gonna take this tag off because we won't need this. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take our pipe cleaners, we're going to fold them in half, and then at each one of these spacers, we're going to put one at the top, middle, and bottom until you get them all filled. Okay, so once you add all your pipe cleaners, it should look like a huge mess. But that's what keeps your mesh on your wreath. So now we're gonna add the mesh. Okay, so when you start putting your mesh on the wreath, we want to start from the inside and work our way out. So you're just gonna kind of bunch it up, kind of like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you're just gonna wanna put it in your pipe cleaner and give it a little twist. And then you're going to make loops to each connected one. So, and you don't want to make the loops too big because then you'll run out of mesh. So you want to keep them rather small. Kind of like that. Not too big. Just like that. And then you're going to continue going all the way around and just keep going until you get to the end. Okay, so now I wanted to show you guys, when you go around the whole thing and you get to the first one that you did, you're going to make sure you put the mesh into that one before you move to the middle, so that way it's all even on each side. Alright, so now that you have it connected to that one, now we're going to move to the middle. And we're going to start on not the same one that you have right here, we're going to start down one. So, if that makes any sense. I'm hoping it does. And the mesh doesn't have to be perfect because we'll fluff it up at the end. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Just make loops or poofs, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now we still have a lot of mesh. So what we can do, we can go around the edge one more time to make it a little bit fuller, which I think that's what I'm gonna probably do. But yeah, that's pretty much what you do. So now I'm gonna go around the edge one more time and then we'll just cut off the rest. Why are you taking them apart? Just torment, Mommy? You can also make the loops. You can also make the loops on the edge a little bit bigger if you want. So it makes it a little bit more rounder. I don't know. You can do that if you like. It's kind of what I'm doing. Just add a more poof. Okay, so when you go to cut it off, you don't want to cut it off right close to the pipe cleaner. We want to cut it off a little bit longer because we'll end up tucking that part in and you won't even notice it. But that way it doesn't fray or, you know, lose from the, or come loose from the pipe cleaner. So the next thing is to add the ribbon. You can use, I like to use wired ribbon. It's a little bit more easier, manageable. This, however, is not, because who can find wired ribbon in the right size that I wanted? No. I couldn't. So, to add the ribbon, you're gonna start in the middle, anywhere in the middle, and you're just gonna kind of pinch it down in there. And then you're just going to keep going around, and you can decide, you know, kind of what length you want it to be at. So it kind of goes with the... Okay, so now we have a ribbon on, which we'll fluff and stuff as we go. We're actually going to take and tuck these pipe cleaners in now. So basically you're just going to tuck them into the back. And what I like to do for the center, I like to make sure it goes on the second rung, so that way you kind of pull it up a little bit. And then you just tighten it on the back. And you could cut them off. I just leave them and I just kind of wrap them around the frame on the back, because it kind of fills in some of the color too. And you want to make sure when you're pulling these, you want to make sure they're pulled pretty tight, so that way they're nice and secure. And then you don't want to push on the mesh too hard, because it will flatten, so you want to try to be careful when you're working with it upside down, because once the mesh flattens, it don't come back. I've been working with this stuff for a while. It's pretty impossible.
A face.
Yeah. A face.
Huge.
Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like when you tuck them in and tie them in the back. So then when it looks at the front, you don't see that. And we'll fluff this up too. So, because my ribbon's out of place and it's gonna drive me batty. So for this piece, like I said, we're just gonna kind of tuck it in here. And then we're just gonna take the pipe cleaners and kind of just wrap them around.
Uh-oh.
Kind of help that little piece stay. fits. It's kind of a little even. We can fuss with that a little bit later. All right, so next thing you're gonna do is you want to figure out where you want to put your decorations before you glue them down. Because once you glue them down, it's a pain in the butt to unglue them. So that's what we're gonna figure out now. Okay guys, so I think I have everything where I want it to be. So, don't mind my mimic over here. So I think I'm actually gonna leave the wand off because I just think it's a little bit too big for the size wreath that I did. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and glue all the ornaments and stuff in place so they stay. I think I finally got it to where I want it. Actually, this is the top, and I got the little, my little polyjuice potion's a little off-centered, but I think it's cute. I put this little ticket thing that I got in a box. It's just a little piece of paper, but I thought it would be kind of cute. So yeah, there is my Hufflepuff Harry Potter wreath. Oh, I love it. I wish I had something a little bit bigger on this side where the Polyjuice potion is, but for the most part, I just think it's super cute. I love it. If I find something else that I think would go perfect here, maybe I'll switch it out. We'll see, but for the most part, I think it's adorable. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you guys, I actually didn't really like how it turned out the first time, so I ended up changing some things on the wreath. And crazy dog. Tank! Be quiet! So I really like how it turned out now. I don't know, I just didn't really care for how it was, and it was bugging me, so I ended up changing it a little bit. So yeah, I really like how it turned out. So bye. Hey guys, so quick check-in. I actually changed the wreath again because I forgot I had an item that I had bought for the wreath that I forgot to put on. So I put it on, so I'm going to show you finally what the finished project is. Here is the finished project. Finally. As you can tell, I added these Harry Potter glasses. I had bought those just for this wreath, so I had to find a spot to put them on, and I love how it turned out. So anyways, that is it for my Bookish DIY. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys decide to do this, please let me know down in the comments what you guys did, and you can always send me a picture. I would love to see it. Yeah, so yeah, I think that is everything that I have for you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on all my social media, which are down in the box if you'd like to find me elsewhere. But I think I'm going to go now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!